everybody, welcome back to Missed Survival. We have been hanging out here in the survivor camp for the past couple of days. Leo's been getting acquainted with all the survivors around here. And yeah, we've kind of been mingling with some of these people, getting to know some of their backstories and taking on some quests. Now, we did get our truck fixed up big time. It looks absolutely sick. I'm obsessed with it. It looks great. But one thing, and I don't know if this was just something I completely did not notice, but guess who's here? Jiyeon is here. Jiyeon has been walking around this little area or hiding underneath the car because she likes to get under there and do some repair work. But she's been here the whole time. I don't know how I missed her, but nobody left any comments. So I wonder if she just didn't pop up for whatever reasons. But when I loaded into the last save, here she is. So we're going to chat with her and talk to her about some of the quests that we did because we ran around like crazy getting parts for her. So want to see what she has to say. What's up, Jiyeon? How are we doing? Talk, give item equipment. I'm not going to give you anything until we talk first. Are you the one who gathered the parts? Thanks to you, the vehicle is looking better already. Yep, glad I could help. Nice car. It's got a turret system attached. Can you make me one like this? That'd be nice. In time for what? What's the rush? She said, I hope I can make it in time, though. I really need this car to be ready. All right, let's find out why. Carol led a team through the tunnel to check out a cannibal gang that somehow coexists peacefully with the infected. They don't even attack them. Ooh, okay. So another person acknowledging the fact that they kind of like co-inhabit that area together, which is super weird. My sister Mion was a part of that team tasked with collecting some crucial samples. She's a scientist, used to work for Vyra, and she needed to gather specific samples and clues from there. Ooh, okay. A lot of these people have ties to Vyra. And it's weird. It's like even though the apocalypse happened, they're still trying to do their old job and get some answers. So is Vyra are they really the bad guys then? I don't know. They've been gone way longer than we expected and nobody has heard anything from them. We're putting a group together to go look for them and I need this car to be ready. Do you need help with this? Maybe I can join the search team and help get your car ready. Ooh, thank you. I really appreciate it. We got some respect from Jiyeon. Always love that. We're still getting everything in order and it may take a couple days to be fully prepared. Please check back in with me then. We could definitely use your help when we're ready to move out. Okay. All right. Well, there was another dialogue option I want to talk to Jiyeon about. Where was it? Oh, yeah. Nice car. I see it's got a turret system attached. Can I get one of those? Give me a turret, please. I'm really tied up right now and can't start another project. Damn. Thanks to your help, I ended up with an extra machine gun. Ooh, maybe we can have the twins do it. You see the one on the table? No. It's yours if you want it. Take it to the garage next to the headquarters building. The mechanics there can help you integrate it into a turret system for your vehicle. Sounds good. I'll talk to the gun mechanics. I'll take the gun to the mechanics and see about that turret system. Ooh, is that it? I think that's it. Ooh, another broken machine gun. Bro, look at the barrel on that. That thing is bent to hell. I bet the twins can hammer that out. Get it right, though. New task. Take the spare machine gun to the camp mechanics. Okay. Yeah, so she was down here, like, doing work, which I think is super cool, by the way. But she was down here, so I must have just not noticed her. But there are little icons, that little fist right there, that the allied NPCs have. So I do want to talk briefly. There was an update that just came out for this game. Not a ton of new stuff was added, but this guy was added, this little fuel trader. So he's got a little booth set up here. And I'm assuming we can probably just trade like fuel and propane is my guess. I need some gasoline. Can you fill me up? I need propane gas. Can you top me? Could you top me off? I don't know if I want that right now. I got more important things to worry about. I'm good, brother, but thanks. But if we need fuel or propane, we can come to this guy to get it and trade it for that kind of stuff. The other thing that they added, which I think is really cool, and I wish it didn't happen when I was in part 15 of the series, is they added a marker section. So say we went somewhere, maybe we went to a house that had a ton of stuff, but the mist rolled in, we had to leave and abandon it. If we wanted to come back later, we can now set a little marker. So whatever you want to use, I would put like maybe like a little house here. And I'm pretty sure that marker will just stay there permanently. I don't really know how you get rid of it. That's the only thing. So maybe that might just be permanent. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. If there's like a hunting area, you can put a little chicken down, a little bear spot. We need like 70 of these around our base. But yeah, I think that's a really cool. You can change the color of it too, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. It's all stuff being implemented, but those are the only two major things, I believe. I'd have to go through the patch notes again and see. But yeah, so here's the thing. We just got a broken machine gun that I definitely want to play around with. I've said that I wanted to build that SUV up probably like multiple times across the past 5 episodes. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to hop back in our truck and we're going to need to build up an SUV. Now, there is an SUV that is almost, well, not almost put together. It has 0 of the parts, but we have all the parts back at our base. And the SUV is sitting at the other Firewatch tower, literally just down the road, a stone's throw away from our home. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in the truck with Leo. We're going to head back to base and we are going to fix that SUV up. Now, the only thing that I don't have is a battery. back at base, and I know where one is. It's in the school. So we're gonna have to pop into the school on the way back, grab that battery that's in that little holdout room, take it to our base, and then take the truck with all the supplies over to the SUV to fix it up. We're gonna come here, put a machine gun on it, and then we're going to take a look at everything else that's on the other side of this tunnel. So I know it was a very long-winded intro, but this is going to be a very, very action-packed episode, I feel like, and we're going to be discovering a lot of new stuff that we have not yet seen. So I'm going to load up with Leo. We're going to head back to base, and I'll check back in with you guys in just a second. All right, guys, we're coming back up on the school, and I just realized something. I can scroll out while I'm driving and widen my angle, or my viewing angle while I'm driving, which is super convenient, and I'm kind of bummed that I just now figured that out. But that's super nice to be able to widen your view like that because I feel like I have more control over my vehicle. But we're at the school. I'm going to pop in. I'm going to get the battery, and I'm going to be out. I'm not going to spend too much time doing much else. I know that infected have probably made their way back in here, so I'm going to try and come in here with the least amount of confrontation as I possibly can. We still have the access card, so we should be able to pop in, but I'm going to rock the shotgun. I'm not going to get the flamethrower out. Try and be quiet. Oh, I see one. The problem is, though, once you let one shot off, they all come running. Maybe not. Was there just one in here? Oh. Oh, shit. No. I lied. Oh, shit. Bad time to reload. Whew. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good now. I should have turned the corner immediately after taking this one down. Oh, man. Well, I never said I was the perfect shot. Let's see what these guys had. I really would love to find an apple on one of these zombies, honestly, or one of the infected. Because we've got one right now. I got some broccoli, but I need to find another apple so I can finish that other quest. I don't even remember who that was for. I think it was for Matt. It was kind of like the camp leader, but let's pop in here. Whoops. Let's go ahead and grab, there's a bat. Yes, over here in the back. And we do have another engine here. I've got an extra one already at base. I've been keeping it in that trailer. Might have to grab some of this before we head out. But I do have an extra engine. I've got 3 other tires. So the only thing that's going to kind of suck. Ooh, did I not loot this? Wait a minute. What? Grab some ammo always. Absolutely. The only thing that's going to suck is I don't have a 4th tire. So I'm going to have to probably take one of the tires off of my truck, which isn't a big deal, and then pop it onto the SUV to make sure that that's fully up and running. But I'm willing to make that little sacrifice. Not the end of the world. I'm sure as hell not going back in there. I don't know if a blob is respawned in there or a bloater, but I'm not trying to find out. One of the other things that the dev had put into the patch notes for this most recent update was the implementation of co-op or multiplayer for this game, which, don't get me wrong, I think as a concept is really, really cool. But after playing this game for as long as I have been, I just know that there are still so many bugs and things that need to be ironed out performance-wise with the game. And I know I was chatting with somebody in the comments about it, but I think the multiplayer aspect is really cool. It is going to be very, very rudimentary, though. And even the performance on that, I cannot imagine is going to be as good as what this is, which still is not the best. All right, gates open. Let's hop in the car. Bring that thing forward so we're not lugging around a bunch of heavy stuff. All right, pop that off. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, Leo, we got 3 tires and, yep, 3 tires and an engine. So let's go ahead and just pop these in the back real quick. And last but not least, we have the engine. Hopefully it stays up there. There we go. All right, little jank, but it works. Leo, get out of there. There's nothing in there for you. I kind of want to offload some of the things that I have in here. So I guess I'll leave some of the stuff, some of the extra weapons, but I want to take some of the components out of here. Free up some space in case we do some looting. It did say, the patch notes did say that he added some loot to some of the buildings, which I don't even think we've been to yet, that are on the other side of the tunnel. In fact, we haven't really explored the other side of the tunnel very much at all. We came across the cannibal camp that was right when you crossed over, and then we saw those weird mutant variations of the infected, or maybe they're not even infected, they're just weird alien life forms, but I haven't tangoed with those, so I'm excited to see what they look like up close. Anything else I want to take with me? I'm not gonna stock that stuff. Maybe grab some food. How are our vitals doing? Not very good at all. Let's go ahead and grab some food first. We'll get some meat out of the fridge. Leo, I'm coming to give you some food, buddy. I feel like I haven't fed you in a couple days, but you've probably just been scavenging. Eat whatever you can get your hands on or your mitts on. Where are you at? Leo, there you are. Come here. Let's give you some food. Big animal meat. Cooked at this time. No raw meat for you. Only the best. Meat down. Let's wash it down with a cola, and we should be good to go. Only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is the time it's going to take to fix up the SUV. I think the longest thing is putting the engine in, which I think is like 45 minutes, but I forget how long each tire is. I want to say maybe like 10 minutes a piece, something like that. I'm going to go ahead. Where's all my extra ammo at? Here we go. I'm going to put some of this away. Really want to try and find some rifle ammo if I can help it. We are really good on the hunting rifle, but we have like nothing in the way of rifle ammo. All right, let's go ahead and head back to the SUV and get that thing fixed up. Something I just thought about though is we're gonna have to take one of these little crates, probably the one that has like the minigun and the RPG and all the rockets and ammo, and hope that it stays on top of the SUV, because as of right now, I don't know that there's like a set in stone storage option on the SUV, which is really the only downside when you're comparing it to the truck. Come on, Bear, please just lay down there. Don't mess with me. I'm not trying to do it right now. But yeah, that's kind of the trade-off with the truck is no, you can't mount a turret on there, but there's tons of storage opportunity. Whereas the SUV, you don't have a ton of options. I guess we could... Wait. Yeah, okay, I guess we could put some stuff back here. I guess for what we need it for, that should be enough space. I should probably just take care of that bear, shouldn't I? You know what? I'm going to. I don't want to mess with it. It's going to run up on me when I least expect it. I'm not trying to do that. Go ahead and stand your ground, bear. Do it. Are you just going to charge me? What are you doing? You hate to see it, but you had to do it. All right. Back to business. We're going to go ahead and move all of the ammo and everything that's in here. That's way too heavy. Okay. And we're just going to have to put it all here in the back of the SUV. Let's see. So we're going to get the minigun in here. We're going to get the rocket in here. We're going to get all of our rockets, all of our ammo. Let's go ahead and put the car jack in here as well. We're going to hang on to the battery, and we're going to put the broken machine gun in here. So we still got some extra spots. I don't need a ton. You know, all this extra stuff that I have in the back of the truck, I just have it with me because, you know, why not? We'll take an extra thing of gas. We're actually going to need to put that into the SUV. We'll take the arrows. I don't want to take anything else. I mean, I'm pretty good, I think, on ammo. I'll take a screwdriver just in case we need to shimmy our way into something. But everything else tool-wise, I'm going to leave. I'll grab the Molotovs, and I will grab some of the full restores, and I am going to take one of the helmets just in case we get our shit split open. And I'm going to take the apple in case I come across another one. So let's go ahead and start putting some of these components in. I hope it's still daylight by the time we're done. The engine's going to take the longest, which is 45 minutes, so we should be okay. Engine in. Go ahead and grab one of the tires. Tire number 2 and tire number 3. And then for our last tire, we are going to have to take one off the truck. So... we're just going to have to leave this one here, but that's okay. We haven't really seen anybody else come up this way. No bandits have made their way up to our base, which thankfully is the case. Somebody had told me, ignore the gun sticking out of the tire, somebody had told me that bandits can come to your base and like raid it, maybe, or do damage to it. And I'll be honest, guys, ever since I've started playing this game, I've never experienced that. So I don't know if that was something that was in a very, very old version of Myst, or if that's something that's going to be added or was maybe briefly a part of the game, but I've never experienced that. Not to say that it didn't exist, and I'm kind of thankful, honestly, because that would be a lot to have to worry about if we're having to consistently upkeep our base and make sure bandits couldn't get in. But we're going to go ahead and pop the battery in here. This should be the last thing until this thing is fully operational. Actually, no, we got to add some gas. Then it's going to be fully operational. Did we put that in here? Yes, we did. Got to carry the gas tank, pop it in there. We're going to go ahead and put... That's not where the gas goes. We're going to go ahead and fill this thing fully. I don't even know how big the gas tank is in some of these vehicles, but I think 14 liters is going to put us right around a quarter of the way. Yeah, almost 15 puts us a little under halfway. I can't tell if that's a quarter or not, but cool. We are full of gas, and now our SUV is officially up and running. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to look really cool with the turret and with the new paint job, but I still prefer the truck. It's a good thing I didn't forget that. I would still prefer the truck any day of the week, honestly. Do I want to take the secret claws? I'm going to go ahead and take the claws with me. No, not that. Drop the damn gas can. It's empty anyway. Come here. I'm going to take the secret claws with me because I want to see if I can trade those or see how much they're worth at the bandit camp or at the survivor camp. Mainly because I need some new batteries. So we're going to just set this here. Anything else that we maybe run out of room for in the back, just stop. Stop moving. There we go. We'll pop back there because we'll probably burn through all of the secret claws at the camp. All right, Leo, we got a new vehicle fixed up. What do you think? All right, good talk. He doesn't care. He's going to get his fur all over it anyway. So I'm going to show you guys what we're rocking with right now. We've got our minigun. We've got our rocket launcher. We've got rockets. We've got the broken machine gun. So once we get this thing added to our SUV, we're going to be able to use the 50 cal bullets, and then we've got all these NATO rounds for the minigun. So I just want all of this with me in case we come across something on the other side of the tunnel. I've been told there have been whispers that there's something very large waiting for us. I have no idea what it is, but I was told to keep my guard up and to bring as much ammunition as I possibly have. So hopefully 6 rockets and about 400 some rounds between our minigun and our turret is enough. But we got our full restores and got everything else. So it's starting to get dark out. It's either that or the mist is rolling in. Ooh, over there it looks like it's the mist. Let's go ahead and hop into this SUV and try and make it to the survivor camp before it gets too dark. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, okay. Yeah, you know what? This just doesn't do it for me. Maybe it's because it's got like that white Suburban paint job on it with a little wood crate on top. But I don't know, man. The truck is just so much cooler than this. I say that now, though, but once this thing has a turret on top of it and a completely new paint job, I might change my tune a little bit. But if I remember correctly, you can't put any like bumpers or anything on the SUV, so it doesn't look as cool or apocalyptic as the truck does. But beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Let's go ahead and head back to Survivor Camp. I'll check in with you guys in just a second. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the SUV handles way smoother than the truck. Visually, I'll take the truck any day, but for whatever reasons, the handling on this thing feels so much smoother. And I don't know if that's a thing, or if that's just my brain trying to justify fixing this thing up and bringing it back to camp. But yeah, I don't know. It feels a lot smoother, but I don't know. The vehicles as a whole in this game are a little wonky. But we're coming up onto the Survivor Camp, and I was just thinking about the quest line that we started for Rick. The other day, we told him that we would help clear out a bandit camp. And I've since been told that the one that I was originally thinking of, that really, really big one with like 9 or 10 bandits, is not the camp that we need to go to. Thankfully, because I didn't want to have to go do that again. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to take you guys on camera because that would have been pretty boring. But it's a different bandit camp, so I'm not sure if we're going to have time. Hello, there's SUV. Come on now. I don't know if we're going to have time to do that in this episode. I guess we're going to see how long it takes to get through everything on the other side of the tunnel. But that is still something that I have planned for when we come back. So let's go ahead and take this SUV in here. Maybe just, it's okay. If we get a couple scratches on the way, and that's fine. They'll buff it out. Let's go ahead and shut it off, hop out, and talk to these fine gentlemen. I'll probably need the machine gun, right? Let's go ahead and grab that. And I think I'm going to have to unlock everything. So you're the upgrade mechanic. You're the parts vendor. Jiyeon sent me, I have a machine gun that needs to be integrated into my vehicle's turret system. Go ahead and pop that over. Where is it? Hand it over and let me see what we can do with it. Where we got that at? Here we go. Give. Let's see. This machine gun's definitely seen better days. Yeah, the whole pipe is bent. But no worries, we can fix it up. Once it's repaired, it'll work perfectly for your turret setup. Ooh, that is so loud. I'll start on this right away. Appreciate you. And by start right away, do you mean... Oh, it's not on there. Okay. Maybe we have to unlock it? No. Oh, we don't have it unlocked. Okay, I just said that. Show me the parts I can unlock for my vehicle, please. SUV, turret. I don't know why. It's a kind of a stupid feature. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that looks so good. It looked like Jiyeon was working on one of these too over in her little section. Paint job. I kind of wanted to... Ooh, this one is all black. Yeah, we're doing that for sure. Let's see what the other options look like, though. Black and red looks okay. The flames... Even in the apocalypse, that looks stupid. We're going to rock with the all black. Can't put a roof rack because we got a turret up there. No bumpers. Paint. Defensive. Nothing. Okay. Paint. Leave. Okay, let's go ahead and get all this stuff added, shall we? Turret. Add it on there. Paint. Black. Okay. Okay. This doesn't look terrible. Ooh. I really think it's just the turret doing all the heavy lifting right now for this. Yeah, the turret's definitely doing the heavy lifting, but it looks good. I can't complain. And we still got our box back there, which is nice. All right, fellas. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do. Man, you guys are just dedicated to your craft, huh? I appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of here. I want to go chat with... Who do I want to go chat with? I want to go chat with the vendors real quick. Ooh, this looks so good. What do you think of my new whip, drunk guy? Yeah? He can't even see straight. He doesn't even know what he's looking at. Let's go ahead and shut this off. I'm going to grab some of those secret claws, and I want to get some stuff from these vendors. I don't know if I talked about it, but if this could be one of those things where it's like a one-for-one trade, that would just be so nice. I think I'm just going to talk to this guy for right now. What do you got? Oh, no, he doesn't have batteries anymore. Did I buy him last time? I didn't think I did. Okay, so that means the inventory changes then at least. He's got some chains, which is kind of nice if we need to upgrade or repair our chainsaw. Pencils, but we got plenty of those. Man, and I still haven't really used the filter. That was something that the last time I played Myst was much more prevalent. You'd come across these places of interest that were like covered in this green misty haze, and that's what you use the filters for, but I haven't come across any of those. I think some of you said that you can walk in those green puddles that the bloaters leave, but yeah. I need propane gas. Could you top me off? Let's see. Okay, so he just straight up does that for you. Okay. Yeah, I don't really need that right now, and I don't really need food. Okay, well, it was worth popping in to check. I guess we're going to have to do this mission with no batteries. Just kidding. I realize that I'm dehydrated, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop it up with my boy Matt. Excuse me, Leo. Please, for the love of God, move. Move. And see if I can't get some drinks from him. These are the tasks. Where was the food guy? If I can I buy an apple from the food guy? If I can buy an apple from the food guy and then cross off that task for Matt, that'd be hot. That'd be cool. Damn it. No, is that an empty... Bro, is that an empty water bottle? Get out of here with that. I mean, I guess I could... I wonder if this stuff... I'm going to take all your stews, okay? I just want to see how the secret clause work. I got to trade something. Oh my god. He loves it, except he doesn't love it quite enough. It's not quite fully... I'll give you a pencil. I'll give you 2 pencils. There we go. A secret claw and 2 pencils for 3 of your heartiest stews. It's good doing business with you. What is your name? Do you have a name? Survivor, that's your name. Okay, no. I'm hoping that if I take some of these down, we get a little bit of hydration. I hope it doesn't dehydrate me. Leo's got the zoomies. What is he doing? Oh my god, it does. That gave us like half. Wait a minute. I'm going to suck another one of these down. And I'm really debating. I don't really want to start this mission at night. I kind of want to get some sleep, rest up, which I guess I shouldn't be doing all this food eating right now, but I kind of want to go get some sleep and then come back at it in the morning when it's daytime and daylight, because I don't want to explore a new area where I can't see what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to head up here, tuck myself away in one of these dark, cozy corners upstairs where it's not as noisy, get some sleep, check back here with you guys first thing in the morning when we head to the other side of the tunnel. Good morning, Survivor Camp. We actually got a very cozy night of sleep. Leo and I just kind of tucked ourselves away up here. No bed, but we got this nice little rug that was super comfortable, and it was super, super quiet. So what we're going to do, our vitals look pretty good, and we got some food with us, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, there's a vending machine right here. Let's go ahead and eat some bear meat before it goes bad. And then as soon as we finish eating this, we're going to grab a couple sodas. We might grab a couple extra ones for the road, just to be safe. But let's go ahead and pop some coins in here. Give that thing a nice little smack and pick up a couple coals. We might as well just run this thing dry, right? Get as much stuff out of it as we can. Got a white monster. We're going to get our caffeine first thing in the morning. We'd love to see it. I'm excited to see what all of these cannibal camps have in them. I don't know if there's going to be a ton in the way of loot. Wait, does that actually say Coca-Cola? How is that not a copyright thing? Am I missing something? That's really funny. But yeah, I'm really excited to see everything that there is to see at the cannibal camps. I'm nervous too because those guys look pretty brutal. The couple that we came across the second we crossed the tunnel. I was talking with Scott though, and he said that the cannibal camp is much larger than what we came across. So we may have to travel down the roadways before we find the entrance to their camp. But let's put down our white monster. And then I think we're going to have everything that we need to hit the road and get going. So, yep, we are as perfect as we possibly can be. I'm going to do a quick run on my inventory. Our pants, I think, are still going to be okay. Unless we soil ourselves, I think those will last for this little trip. The only thing that we don't have is we don't have vest armor. We don't have the arm protector, but I've only come across one of these, and that was when we traded with the random guy that crashed his car. And I have not yet come across one since, and I don't know that you can craft one of these. I'm not really sure. And the vest armor is really just kind of hit or miss whether or not you find one. So I think we got everything we need. I'm going to put these claws away, and then we should be good to go. All right, one thing that I haven't done yet is pop up and see what this turret looks like. How do we do that? Engine start, leave vehicle. One, mount turret. We literally just climb in. Oh, that looks so good. Ooh, you guys better play your cards right. Drunk guy, I'm going to get your ass off that bench one way or another. I want to press the fire button so bad, but I want to conserve my ammunition. Do I even have ammo in this thing? No, I think I might have to have it on me. Okay, well, that's a good thing I figured that out before I needed it. That looks so good, though, and then you just press 1 to unmount it. Okay, cool, cool. Love to see it. Let me go ahead and get that ammo on me, though. Wow, whoa, Expedition Rescue. Talk to James. James? Wait, what? Hold on. Shut the car off. Leo, hold on a second. I was just getting ready to leave. James, I was wondering about that. Oh, wait, there he is. James. Well, he was supposed to be here. Hello, James? Have you been shrunk? Where are you? Where'd he go? Where is James? I was kind of wondering about that because he said that he would be back at Carol's camp if we wanted to talk to him. After we helped him clear his brother out of that basement, he did say he was going to be here, but now he's not here. Hold on, maybe let me go ahead and take a little quick look around and see if I can't find him. Oh, James, I've turned this place upside down to no prevail. Oh. James, Jimothy, Jimathis, what are you doing, dude? You just now decided to pop up? Hey, my friend, looking for Jiyeon and her crew? Nope, I already talked to her. I've been looking for you, brother. They left earlier than we expected. Oh, wait, what? Jiyeon told me to stay here and let you know. Wait, she ran off on me? I was supposed to go with her and help. What can I do to help you catch up with them? Did they mention why they had to leave early? They managed to finish their preparations ahead of schedule and decided it was best to move out as soon as possible. The situation on the other side of the tunnel requires immediate attention, so they didn't want to waste any time. Can you tell me which way they went? I need to catch up to them. They headed through the tunnel that leads directly into cannibal territory. Ooh. It's dangerous, so make sure you're well prepared. So have you learned anything more about the cannibals since we last talked? Yeah, I kind of want to get some more information on the cannibal gang. I need to know a little bit more about them. He said it's dangerous and I hope you're well prepared. But he says, we don't have much, but we've gathered some unsettling details. Like what? They're known for wearing masks made from animal and even human skulls, which gives them a menacing look. I can imagine. They also have this unusual ability to coexist with the infected and mutants. Wait, and the infected? None of those creatures attack them. It looks like they're expanding their territory. We've been finding more of their markers getting close to our area. Uh-oh. Thanks for the update. I'll take it from here. Appreciate you, James. And I love the Canadian tuxedo thing you got going on. It looks really, really good. And I'm actually not even being ironic. I think it looks pretty solid. I'm laughing because the whole idea of the mutants and the infected not bothering the cannibals just feels like a developing excuse as to why the infected don't mess with the bandits and some of these other third-party NPCs don't interact with each other, which, hey, if you're going to give an excuse, at least make it part of the lore, make it part of the storyline so it's believable. But we're back in the SUV. We're going to try and catch up with Jiyeon and the team, and hopefully we can catch them before they get too deep in all this business with the cannibals. So I'll check back in with you guys once we get to the other side of the tunnel. All right, guys, we're pulling up to the cannibal camp, and I'm already going to have to hop out. It looks like there's a few more people that were here than last time. I'm going to go ahead and get my bow out. Take this nice little... Leo, please, for the love of God, get out of my way. See if they can't see me yet. Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see that? How quickly he just slumped? Oh, boy. Come here, boy. Come on. Yep. Down. You guys want to get primitive? I can do that. I can absolutely do that. I don't see anybody up in the towers, which seems kind of like a waste. You guys are stupid. I think I said this before, but I really do like the character design on some of these bandits. Or not bandits, the cannibals. And I know I also said it before too, but the fact that, you know, the world fell, everything went to shit, and these guys almost immediately resorted to cannibalism. I mean, I don't know how long these guys have been in the apocalypse. Maybe it was like one of those Walking Dead situations where I was in a coma, you know, but we've only been in the apocalypse for a month. So if it only took a month for these guys to resort to eating other human beings, that's kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and clear this immediate area. I think I tried getting up here before and I couldn't, which, not the end of the world. I see one all the way down there. See if I can't nail you from a distance. Come on, stop moving. Stop moving. Lost him in the trees. That's fine. We'll get a little bit closer. But there wasn't much in the way of loot around here, which honestly, if these guys are living like this, I don't know that they're going to have much that I want, other than maybe some extra tools, maybe some enhanced machetes. But they're rocking some pretty primitive gear here. Where did that guy go? Oh, damn. Wait, what? Is that the same guy? I don't know how he got up there, but that's all right. I guess there is some more to this little area than I thought. Dial it in. I need you to stop moving. Did I get him? Yep. Come on down, buddy. I need that arrow back, please. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to go back and get the truck to move a little bit further because I think we came up on some like residential housing and stuff just past this little section. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab the truck because now we got to deal with those little weird alien life forms, which, you know, the infected were bad enough as it was. I'd love to know where the alien life forms came from. I think we got a little bit of a backstory on how the whole thing started with the infected becoming the infected, but the aliens, that's a little something extra. I don't know if that all came from the virus facilities. I don't know if Jiyeon's sister, had any part of that, or maybe she was a part of it and kind of got out before things got too crazy, and she's now trying to pick up the pieces and maybe right her wrongs, so to speak, but I don't know. I'd love to find out, though. And I wonder where Jiyeon and her team is. Ooh, okay, we're coming up on those houses right now. Wait a second. Is that Mion's vehicle? You guys see the SUV straight ahead that's crashed? Wait a second, hold on. Where are the Seekers? Okay, I just saw the Seeker walk back there. Yeah, then there's like those weird little like burrowy mutant monstrosities. I don't even know what those things are, but wait a second. We got to catch up to Jiyeon and the team. I think that is her vehicle. Oh my goodness, it's on fire, but the turret is up top. That's the vehicle that they just fixed up. Ooh, okay, wait a second. I got to be strategic about this. I need to take down the Seekers first and foremost. I'm going to put these vehicles right next to each other. I wonder if they're in the house. I wonder if they had to take shelter or something. Turn the vehicle off. I'm going to hop out. I'm going to jump up. Get up here. Ooh, I just heard it. Leo, be careful. Those things can't burrow up here, right? I want to get the Seekers over here so I can take those guys out. I feel like these guys probably aren't too hard to take down, right? I can't really see anything through the trees. Ooh, okay. Where's one? I need one close by that I can take out. See how much damage they can take. Okay, and that doesn't take much. One shot from a revolver and they're down. That's good to know. I'm going to take out a couple over here. Can I get the Seeker over here? It doesn't really care that I'm over here, does it? Let's go ahead and get the flamethrower out. Because I know the Seekers don't like that. Okay, well, I'm not as worried about these things now that I know they only take a bullet. But I know that there's two Seekers around here, and I want them out. I don't want to have to deal with them. I see you, buddy. There we go. All right, come over here. You can't get up here. Burn. Just burn. Yep, you hate that. You hate it. You are nothing more but currency to me at the survivor camp. Now, where's your friend? Because I know you had a buddy over here. Oh, there he is. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Die, die, die. Die nameless, Seeker. Okay. I think that was just it. I think those were just the two. And we need to find their nest so they don't come back. I'm going to go ahead and get your claws. Thank you. I'm going to be able to buy a lot of good stuff with that. I'm going to be able to buy a lot of batteries with those. I appreciate you. Ooh, I heard it. Oh, shit. I hate that. I wonder if these things are related to the Seekers somehow. I feel like the Seekers are infected. These things are mutant. Is that... Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh! Oh! Ooh! I just got juiced up. I just got sloshed up. I just got gooed down. What the hell was that? I hated that. Ew. Wait, what? Hold on a second. What is that? Okay. I got it. How do I deal with that? How do I deal with that? How's my health looking? Okay, my health is fine. How about some of this? You don't like that, do you? Nothing in this world likes fire. I'm starting to realize that I need to just take basically my flamethrower with me everywhere and I'll be fine. Infected, mutants, whatever the hell those things were. Let's go ahead and burn the nest down. I don't want the Seekers coming back. Yep, there's somebody over here. You got anything on you? Ooh, some explosive rounds and some ammo. Is that rifle ammo? It is. Definitely need that. I'll leave the laser sight and the machete on you. Anything else in here? I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I think that in the patch notes for this update was that they added some lootable things here on the other side of this tunnel, but we haven't really fully explored, so I'm not really going to be sure what was lootable before and what is not, or what's new. Okay, we need to find Mion and the rest of the crew. I think it's Mion and Jiyeon, so I'm going to... I wonder if these things don't like fire. Come on, buddy. Yeah, they don't like it either. All right. Hello, Hammer, sticking straight up. Love that. Let me go ahead and grab these components real quick. Get my trusty revolver out. Actually, we're going to get this thing out. I haven't really used this pistol much, but I really like the sight on it, and so I'm going to use it. These things only take a couple shots, so... maybe 3. And they run away if you shoot them from behind. All right, let's pop in here first, if we even can. Oh, shit, there's another one of those things. I almost didn't see that. No. Just burn. Oh, man. Those are so nasty. And it shot like that radioactive, like, toxic goo. That was so weird. Wait a minute. Oh, the little fist icons. Okay, hold on. Let's get the shotty out. I think we got to rescue some people. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I wish that thing would pop up on me. I wish... oh, shit. Those things are everywhere. Wait, what? I hope Jiyeon and Mion didn't turn into one of these. I hope this isn't Jiyeon and Mion. Oh, wouldn't that not be the saddest thing that we've ever seen? All right. I feel like I'm tweaking. I feel like I'm on edge so hard right now. Mion, Jiyeon. Oh, no. You're not dead, are you? Oh, please don't be dead. Are you dead? Wait, what's going on? How? Escort Jiyeon? You're telling me I gotta take Jiyeon all the way back to camp? Oh, wait, no way. There's no way in hell I can do that on foot. Can I put you in the back of my truck? What happens if I drop you? Can I drop you? I can. I can leave you here. I'm gonna have to bring the truck back. There's no way unless I can put you on top of the SUV. Oh, I might have to strategize here a little bit because I don't know how this is gonna be possible. All right, Jiyeon. I'm gonna see if I can't. Oh, getting a little too trigger happy here. I'm gonna see if I can't put you on the hood of my vehicle. You know, I don't have a truck bed for you to lay in, but you literally look dead. If I didn't know any better, I would think you were dead, and I'd just leave you here. Let's put you on the hood of my vehicle and see if you stay there. It'll be nice and warm. You might like it. Can you just lay there for me? Yeah, right there. Perfect. I don't really need to see that far ahead of me. It should be okay. I should do the right thing, and I should just go back to Carol's camp, shouldn't I? That would make the most sense. That'd be more realistic and practical. Oh boy, oh boy. Decisions. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the right thing. She's gonna have to stay on the hood of my car. Oh god. Is she gonna stay? Oh my goodness, she is. What is going on? What is that camera angle? Alright, Jiyeon. We're going back to base. I think I'm severely glitching something out. This is my top speed right now. I think I'm severely glitching something out with her laying on top of my vehicle, but honestly, I don't really care. What am I to do? Take her back on foot? No, I can't do that. I won't do that. Oh, the bandits moved back in. Nothing to see here, fellas. I'm heading back to my... I can't drive. She is so heavy. The burdens that Jiyeon carries are so heavy that my vehicle cannot travel faster than 10 miles per hour. Oh boy, this is the worst. All right, maybe she's too heavy for the front of the car, so let's try putting her in the back, maybe? Onto the turret, nestled here between the box and the turret. I don't know, guys. I don't really know what the game expected me to do. Were they really expecting me to take her? Oh, there we go. Okay. She was just a little front heavy. She was a little front heavy, couldn't stay on the hood. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and spare you guys the absolute pain and frustration that is the lack of frames and performance issues that come with driving through this tunnel. So I will check back in with you guys once we've dropped her off at camp. All right, Jiyeon, don't worry. We're almost at camp. We're almost back to Carol's camp. She has probably suffered several concussions with her head hitting the top of the roof of this SUV, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. We picked the wrong time to switch vehicles. All right, Jiyeon, I'm coming. Don't worry. Let's go ahead and get you off the top of the roof here. Come on. Everything's good. I'm a little concerned, though. What happened to Miyeon? Did Miyeon not make it? Jiyeon didn't get very far. She made it about 20 meters on the other side of the tunnel, and then crashed her car. So I'm assuming it was one of the seekers that maybe took her out. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to put her, though. That's the real question. Maybe back here? No. Back to Carol's camp. Okay, but where? I'm just going to put her back in the little garage area. Where's Rick at? Rick was supposed to be here. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. You found her. What about the rest of the team? The group was attacked. No one else made it. Oh, okay. I guess I just knew that. Only Jiyeon survived. That's hard to take in. Jiyeon's injured. Get her to the recovery room. 3rd floor of the headquarters. Quick. Okay. Why am I the one having to do all this? Also, sorry if that was kind of abrupt. I was kind of walking around trying to figure out where I was supposed to go. But let's go ahead and head up to the 3rd floor. We need to get her to the medical tent ASAP. She's entered concussion protocol and God knows what else. Have I been up here? Man, I don't know if I explored this area enough. I don't think I did. All right, Jiyeon. Safe and sound. You literally look dead. Interact with medical bed. Okay, now what? Who's this guy? Who are you, sir? Oh, man, that guy has seen some shit, let me tell you. That guy is cooked. Okay, so I guess maybe there's more survivors here than I thought. I guess I didn't fully explore. I kind of came up the first couple floors and I didn't see anything. So I just assumed this was all unfinished stuff, but no, looks like they got barracks and everything. None of this is lootable though. All right, well, with Jiyeon back at camp, I'm going to go ahead and hop back in the car and go back to the other side of the tunnel so we can clear it out, which is what we wanted to do in the first place. I kind of wish some of these guys would start picking up the pace a little bit and start doing some things for themselves, aside from relying on me and Leo to do all their dirty work for them. But let's go ahead and head back, hop in the car, and I'll check back in with you guys in just a minute. All right, officially back on the other side of the tunnel. The only good thing about coming back here is I hope that the Seekers are no longer here. I'm sure the little crawly things, I don't even know what those are called. I'm just going to call them little mutants. I'm sure the mutants are back because I'm already seeing, oh, the Seekers are back. Was there another Oh god, they're both back. That's the worst. I never really finished clearing out this house. Ooh, that's annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna pull up to this house. I'm gonna loot it though, because I don't want to leave any stone unturned. Just pull up here, shut the car off. I'd love to be able to get on top of the roof, but I don't know if that's gonna be an option. Okay, we're gonna have to get up quick. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Ooh, I hear it coming. Ooh. All right. Have a little bit of this. I'm getting deja vu. We've already been here. I need to find out where your nest really is. Where's the other one at? Didn't draw any attention. Leo, you keep point. I think we'll be all right. I think we're gonna be okay to come in here and just loot it real quick. I don't know if I came in here before. I don't think I did. I hear the little scurrying of those little mutants running around, and they don't do a ton of damage, I don't think, but I don't want to deal with them if I don't have to. All this stuff may not even have anything in it. Oh, maybe there is. I got a knife in here. Oh, it's a bad apple. All jokes aside. Oh, I can't take it? Wait, what? Oh, it was rotten. It was a rotten apple. We couldn't take it. Damn, that would have been the second one we needed, though, for Matt's quest. Okay, quick loot, quick loot. Nothing in here. Wouldn't mind a little bit of food, and that's not how doors work. Ooh, some NATO rounds in the fridge. I don't know how that works or why, but I'm going to take it. Ooh, some water. Let's go ahead and grab onto that. I'm going to leave the matches. Canned beef. We got duct tape. Okay, so there's some stuff in here we can grab. Salt, booze, more salt. I'm really kind of just only going to grab ammo, honestly. We can always come back, although I hate going through that tunnel. Bathroom. What a long tub. What an interesting looking tub. That sucks that Mion didn't make it. I wonder if that's something we'll be able to talk to Jiyeon about once she recovers fully, but that kind of sucks. I think it was her sister, right? Not making it. But hopefully she got some information about kind of some of the things that Viro was doing before she got taken out, or at least she relayed some of that info to Jiyeon, because I'm really, really curious and I want to know everything that's going on with that. Okay, here's the thing. That house I know we couldn't go into because it was all boarded up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just leave this area. I'm not going to push it any further. The Seekers almost took me out. We're going to hop back in the vehicle, turn this on, and just head deeper. I'm not really too concerned with the mutants. We got everything out of the buildings that we could loot. So I'm just going to keep passing through. I don't think there's anything else that we could have gotten out of there. Yeah, all the doors are boarded up, windows, all of it. Okay, more cannibal structures. Makes me a little bit nervous. Just a little bit nervous. Oh man, wait, what? Oh, there's a little tent there. Hold on, I'm gonna hop out. Got a little tent over here. Looks like somebody was setting up shop. Cannibals must have gotten them. Anything over here we can take though? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, man. This road goes way further. I mean, obviously, as you guys can see, I mean, none of this is on the map. I mean, we're... I think we started here, but yeah, all of this is new territory that doesn't even have a map yet. So it makes me a little bit nervous because we can't even see like the topography of like what the area looks like that we're getting into. But it looks pretty expansive, I'm not going to lie. Got another house up here on the right. I'm a little nervous I'm going to run into one of... Ooh, what? Sorry, I'm kind of like just taking all of this in. That's like a whole town. This is giving me creepy vibes. This is kind of looking like like those nuclear 1950s style like neighborhoods that they used as like test sites for like nuclear launches. That's what I'm getting looking just straight ahead. Nothing else. No trees. Just very fake and plastic looking. That's creepy. Wait a second. All right, we got a lot of blood here. Are we about to find Mion's body? Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. Is there another one? I heard another one. Yep, hello. Ooh, thank goodness those don't take much to go down. Oh, there were 3 of them here. Please tell me you guys were hiding some loot, hiding something. I didn't just risk my life coming in here for nothing but a bandage. Come on. Ooh, NATO rounds. Okay, perfect. I gotta remember to get that ammo on me because I don't think tomato sauce can. We gotta refuel too. I don't think we can use the turret unless we have that ammo literally on us. So I gotta remember to add that. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whole lot of nothing. That's just the back door. Any more little squigglies? I don't know what those things are called either. So many different variants of the infected, so many different creatures we have to worry about than the last time I played. It's actually kind of crazy. It really does keep you on your toes, especially when you enter a new area. I'm almost guaranteed to come across something new, a new variant, a new mutant, something, which really makes me nervous exploring. But let me go ahead. I'm going to get it on top of my vehicle for one. I'm going to get some food and some water in my system before we head into this town, because I really, really don't know what to expect. And I want to be fully prepared. So drink until enough. We should be topped off with water. We should be good with food. Surely the cannibals wouldn't have been set up inside this little town, right? There's no way. That's too suburban for them. I don't think they could deal with that. I mean, they're building bone structures. Surely we're not going to see them just posted up with a white picket fence, just hanging out. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm going to save the city for just a second. I want to follow this path and see where it goes. Anytime there's like a set path like this, I got to explore it. I got to see what's on the other side. Very hilly. I mean, this could just be an unworked area. I'm not really sure. There's ooh. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Got a cannibal camp up ahead. What? Wait a minute. Got a fire watch tower? Okay. Here's the thing. Here's how I want to do this. To my knowledge, they don't have guns. They're very primitive, and all they have are machetes, which means I can come in here guns blazing and take them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just drive my truck through and just kind of go through to the end, because that's not fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of the truck. I'm going to have... What do I want? I do want my bow out. But aside from that, I'm going to come in here guns blazing. I really don't care. I have no reason not to. These guys don't have the firepower to keep up with me. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to use some of this excess ammo that we've got. Starting with this bow and arrow right here. Oh, come on, buddy. You see me. Come on. I missed a shot. That's all right. Quit moving. What are you doing? You trying to serpentine pattern me? You're down. See you later. Bodies are rolling. I love that. Okay. That's the last time I'm using my bow. The rest of this is straight guns. I'll come back and get my truck later. Ooh, cue up the adventure music. Cue up the battle music. I'm going hard. Let's go. That's it? Just 2 cannibals here? Wait, what? There's no way. This looks so cool. I'm trying not to just get... Ooh, what is that? Oh! That's brutal. That's metal. I thought that was a person posted up there. No, just a body burnt to a crisp. And they're using it as decor. Isn't that messed up, Leo? This whole place is gnarly. Again, quality of life totally different than what me, Leo, and Scott have been up to. And even the other survivors on the other side of the tunnel. It's like this side of the tunnel. Hello, buddy. It's got a little something extra going on. And I'm glad that I'm not a part of it, because this is a little bit too brutal for my liking. These guys look so cool, though. If I could take some of the armor and stuff off them, you know, use some of these bones, as long as they're not human bones, I'd feel a little bit guilty about that, but I'd use it for sure. This is so cool, though. I love this. I mean, it's grotesque, don't get me wrong, but where do they even find all the bones? Where are they finding all these animals? Ooh, I like this little camper. Can I go in here? Oh, I can. Primitive or not, you gotta have a calendar, though. You gotta know what day of the week it is. Can't fill anything up with these. I mean, okay. I'm guessing a lot of this is probably not going to be... Battery's dead, of course. Not going to be lootable, which is fine. I still want to explore. But let's head up here to the Firewatch Tower. You gotta have something here, right? Gotta be something I can grab. Maybe some more ammo. Nice little house plant. Alright. Anything up here? Ooh, I see some jumper cables. Can I take them? Nope. Nothing. Nice little blood board, though. Cool. At least they're reading. At least they're keeping up on their literature here. You know, primitive or not, they got a thing for literature. They got a thing for books, and I can appreciate that. All right, I'm going to keep pushing further into camp. I know there's probably not going to be anything that I can loot here, which is, again, totally fine. But I want to see what's going on. Stay close to me, Leo. Don't get too far behind. They will absolutely not hesitate to cook you up and eat you. I'm almost sure of it. This is so cool. All right, just clearing through. I want to go up on some of these walkways too. I feel like I probably could, right? Oh, shit. I completely forgot about that. Oh, they're cool with the mutant. Oh. Ooh, sit down, buddy. I forgot you guys are tight with the infected and the mutants. Again, it doesn't make much sense to me. I'd love to know how that came to be. Can we get up here? Ooh, we can. I mean, wait, what? What? Hold on, we'll go there in a second. I want to see if there's anything across this little bridge. Say what you want about how brutal these guys have turned since the apocalypse happened, but, you know, they've got their functioning bases situation figured out for sure. Hope I don't run into anybody in here, though. That would be the worst. Got a whole cave system outfitted. I mean, this is crazy. You know, even though we can't, that's just insane. That is insane. I wonder if they are cool with the infected, like specifically like the Seekers, because they're somehow like feeding them, right? If they're giving them people and bodies to eat, maybe they share food. Because if these guys are cannibals, what's to say maybe they don't start slowly turning into the infected? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know that like the Seekers and stuff, or at least those little like Seeker nests, used to be humans. So I could very well see, you know, there being a connection with the infected being humans at one point, slowly turning into them. And I know the infected are, but I'm talking about like the variant of the infected, the variants. I see you, buddy. Take you out from a distance. Boom. There's one down. Was there another one? Yep. You guys aren't really, you guys are completely oblivious, huh? Also, what? I got blood on my hands, literally. Up on top of this, they've almost got as good of a view as I do. Wait, okay, we can see the city from here. That is huge. Wait, what in the world? I don't really know what's going on over here, but okay, there's a good section of this map. I don't know why none of this is on here. Like, none of this is accessible. I wish there was like a little arrow that you could click to take you to a new map, but obviously hasn't been implemented yet. But we're definitely gonna go down there and see what's going on. This just feels too like suburban, too residential for the situation that we're in. I mean, if these guys are living like this when this is right next door to them, like, why? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was rambling a little bit earlier too about the infected, but basically what I mean is I wonder if the variants of the infected are working with the cannibals, because they both have the same diet, obviously, and I wonder if they've found like a mutual understanding, with each other. Just share food, right? I don't know. I really like the design though. I mean, this is really, really cool. Anything in here? I don't really want to stick my head too deep in any of these little huts, to be honest. I'm afraid of what I might find. Okay, we're coming up. Oh my goodness, look at that, dude. That's crazy. I want to get a closer look. Ugh. These guys are insane. These guys need therapy really bad. We need to bring some of these people back to Carol's camp and reconvert them to just being a normal human being, because some of the stuff they've got up here is twisted. But I think this is the last little section that we can explore, which honestly I'm kind of thankful, because I'm starting to get knots in my stomach seeing all this stuff. I mean, they've just got such a twisted, demented sense of reality that we can just not relate to. I mean, I don't know. I've seen enough. There's not much here we can do with this area other than come back with as much propane and fuel as we possibly can to burn it to the ground. But as long as there's nothing left here to loot or to grab, which it doesn't look like there is, I'm going to take Leo. We're going to go grab the SUV and head back into the city and see what's going on with that. All right, Leo and I are safely back in the SUV, and it's a miracle that neither one of us ended up on a roasting spit, slowly turning to become the night's dinner. But I want to check out this city because this is just really, really tripping me out. I mean, this just feels so out of place. It's not even funny. This, like, again, it just feels like one of those 1950s, you know, nuclear test sites. I'm going to shut the car off. I'm just going to hop out, explore a little bit. Performance isn't horrible. Wooden Heaven Place. It's kind of cool. It's like a little lodge. I wonder if we can go in here. Get anything. Ooh. This is a cool little camper. Wait, what? Are you serious? Get the hell out of here. Oh my God. We can use this. We can connect this to the truck or the SUV. No way. I was literally just talking about it. I think what I was talking about in a couple episodes back was like an RV. But this is nice. This is like an upgraded camper. This is like a caravan. Oh my good. Oh shit. I didn't even see that. I was so excited about. I wonder if this will do anything. Nope, it won't. That's fine. I was so excited about this new camper. I didn't even see Buddy posted up along the fence. Hold on. Let me take care of that real quick. Get away from my new camper. Don't be grossing it up. That looks so good. And I know that we have the other camper, the smaller one, that I haven't really done much with. But this gives us a lot of space to like fully outfit it. We could make a bed, we could put it in here, put tons of storage and stuff. I mean, like the indents are almost perfect for that. Trust me, I'm going to utilize this. I'm going to get this thing completely outfitted. And maybe we leave this one at camp with everything in it, like a little living situation. And then we just take that smaller one with us everywhere. But this is nice. Hold on, I'm going to go get it hooked up to my SUV. Wait, what? I'm hearing like footsteps. Wait, what is that? Oh my God, wait a minute. What? You got Leo, stay back. You guys hear that, right? Oh my God. Oh shit. Hey, come on. Are we really doing this? I got bigger fish to fry than you, buddy. Oh my God, these footsteps. What is that? Oh my God. Oh my God, there's a seeker.